set my heart afire.
Can you see me? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you a sweat-proof, very long-lasting makeup look that you can wear in the spring or the summer. Has a pop of color in there and it's really fresh and pretty. So if you want to learn how to get it, then keep watching. I was eating hot Cheetos last night, hot Cheeto. And I think the only reason I was doing that was because Caesar was not with me. So now this is stained and I can't sleep by myself. So I grabbed hot Cheetos and beaned it. So if you want your makeup to last super long, I think everybody knows you need to start off with a primer. So I'm gonna be using this Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield Primer. Has an SPF of 30, which is great for the summer. And so I'm just gonna put some on my hand. And I talk about this in my last video. It's one of my favorite primers because it fills in all those pores. Just makes your foundation glide on really nice and even. So after I'm done with that, I go ahead and I take my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I start applying all my foundation. I find if you apply your setting spray before you start your makeup, it lasts so much longer. For my foundation, I'm gonna use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. This is a 12-hour foundation, so that's why I love this in the summer. It's absolutely amazing. It fills in and hides everything. So that's why I love this, and it has an SPF of 15 sunscreen on it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender, my clean beauty blender. I just cleaned it last night. It feels so good to have a nice clean beauty blender. I'm gonna put a little bit of this on my hand and just work it into my face. My face is always way lighter than my body. The way I would match my foundation is by using your neck as a guide to the color. And if it like completely disappears, like you can't even tell I have it on my neck, then you know it's the right color. For my under eyes, I'm gonna use the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer from Urban Decay in light neutral. More recently, it's been a habit for me to start really close to the inner corner because I feel like that's where it's the darkest. If you brighten this part up and then just fade out everything else, it looks a lot more natural. So I'm gonna do some contouring. I'm gonna take my foundation stick from Makeup Forever. Just do a little bit of contouring on the cheeks and the nose. I'm blending with the smaller side of my beauty blender and then I'm just like patting it and moving it upwards. You don't wanna move it down because then you're gonna look like you have a 5 o'clock shadow, and I'm not trying to be a man today. I'm not gonna set my creams yet just because if I wanna clean anything up on my eye, I'll wipe it away and it'll look like nothing ever happened. For my eyes, for my eyebrows, I'm so excited to show you guys this. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Oh my God, you guys. This is so good. It's exactly what it says. It's super precise. It's so tiny.
It's just so tiny.
And the good thing about this is that it lasts 24 hours on your brows. So you can literally get them wet. They will still be on your eyes. So I'm gonna start at the bottom of my brow and just focus on creating shape at the bottom and then feather it upwards. I'm gonna put this brow gel on my eyebrow. Ow. It's called KaBrow. I'm in number 5. It just looks like this. It's a gel, and this is the wand. And I've never liked a wand or the brow brush on any like set that comes together like this. I feel like the brush is always off, but this one's perfect. It's really skinny and it just fits in the areas really nice. I'm just gonna fill in my brow with this. I'm just gonna clean underneath my brow a little bit, so I'm taking a little bit of concealer and this Morphe E43 brush. If you made any mistakes, this is a really good way to clean line underneath the brow. Before I apply my eyeshadow, I'm going to use some of the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. This is the 24-hour anti-crease shadow insurance primer. And just taking a little bit with my finger. The first shadow that I'm going to use is this Color Tattoo 24-hour shadow stick. This is from Maybelline and it's in the color Creamy Chocolate. I'm just going to put it on all over my eyelid. A little messy when you first put it on, but you blend it out with your finger and it looks good. Just blending it out, blending the edges with my finger. I'm blending upwards towards the brow bone. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and take Soft Brown from MAC. This is the M433 from Morphe. I'm gonna work it on top of the Color Tattoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my 24-hour, put a little bit on my lower lash line. Try to keep it really close to your lashes. Just using an angled brush because I can't find my smudger brush, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is a Bare Minerals Precision Eye Brush. I'm gonna take the smaller end and work it into my soft brown MAC shadow and blend it right on top of the color tattoo. Anytime you put a powder on top of a cream, it's gonna really stick to your face. So for the center of my lids, I'm gonna take Naked Lunch from MAC. Just pop it onto the center, give a little light to the eye. Just going back in with that brush we used for soft brown, I feel like a little bit of the shadow just got taken away, so I'm gonna bring it back in there. I didn't add more to the brush, I'm using the same brush with the same amount of products on it. Now for the fun part. I'm gonna use the Aqua XL eye pencil from Makeup Forever, this really pretty blue color, M26. I'm gonna put it on my waterline and just my waterline because this can get a little crazy really, really fast. And just bring down my waterline. So what I decided to do is take this Tarte Clay Pot in Unicorn Kisses, and I'm applying it right over the liner, just so it's really intensely blue. And I'm using my winged liner brush from Sigma, the EO6 brush, because it's like super tiny at the end. I'm already done with the blue liner. I'm gonna go ahead and take the color tattoo and this 317 winged liner brush from Zoeva, and I'm gonna just draw right underneath this line just so that it looks a little bit more crisp. Can you see me? Now I'm just gonna create a wing on my lash line. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. Cutest mascara ever made. The cutest tube of mascara I have ever seen in my life because there's little water droplets on it. Okay, so I'm gonna take these Lily Lashes in Miami. I'm gonna apply them to my eyeballs. They're really pretty and fluffy. So to put on my lash, I just take my tweezers, hold it in the center of the lash, and then I come from up top, this, and just drop them down, push it back, and attach one side at a time. And then I just pinch the real and false lash together. Yep, that's pretty much it for the eyes. I am done with the eyes. Now I'm gonna go back to the face. So now I'm just gonna set everything in place. So I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Powder Foundation. This is in medium 53. And I like to load up the brush on the sides, just pat it in there, and then go in like on the front. So next I'm gonna bronze up my face. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Sunkissed. Looks like that. And I'm gonna use this brush right here. This is an angled brush from TNT. I'm gonna take it around the temples and right on top of the cheekbone. So for the blush, I'm gonna use these Tarte blushes because they are 12-hour lasting blushes. I'm gonna take Captivating, which is a peachy shade right here. So I'm gonna take this one. I like to use a stippling brush to put on my blush just because it's puts on the lightest amount and you can really control how much. And I like to keep it behind the apples of my cheeks just so that looks a little bit more natural. The only thing we have left are the lips. So for the lips, I'm gonna use MAC Subculture Lip Liner first. Oh my goodness. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics OCC Lip Tar in Digitalis, really pretty pink. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put a little bit on because this is very, very pigmented. So I'm gonna go, a little goes a long way. And then I'm gonna just apply the Nude liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star on my lips. Same thing with this, it's very pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit of a highlight. This is the Sophia Star Powder from Gerard Cosmetics. I'm just gonna take this fan brush, just put a little bit right here, right on top of the cheekbone. All right, so I'm almost done, but first I have to seal my face. This is the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix that we started off with. Now we have to end with it so that your makeup doesn't budge. It doesn't taste good. And that's it. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right up there. If you missed my last 2 videos, they're gonna be down there for you guys to check out. And that's it. I love you guys so much. If you wanna see something I haven't done already, or if you have any ideas, comment below what you wanna see next. And really, that's it this time. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.